Hey guys, New Blood here, and I'm here to talk about what I've been doing lately and what my plans are. Well, I've been trying to get my first Spider-Man suit done, and what that is going to consist of is the pattern I made, which is the Ultimate Spider-Man Bagley pattern, that more accurate one with the accurate back and everything. And I'm having a guy print it and sew it for me. His name's Sam Tornabene. I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name, but he goes by a different name, like through the RPFs and stuff, I think. Yeah, I'll type down his other name in the description or annotation. Yeah, so he's working on it, so thanks. And hopefully that's like it's to kind of see how the suit will look in suit form, because I've never seen one of my patterns in suit patterns in suit form in person. I've seen people like Tyler Scott Hoover, T Stunning Spidey on YouTube. Hopefully I said that correctly. But yeah, he has a video talking about his New Blood comic suit. New Blood is referring to me, and it very encouraged me to start making more patterns, because that was my free pattern, and my purpose of that was, one, to promote my pattern making business, I guess, and as well as to see how well it went together, and see if there's any things I need to correct here and there. I mean, there was some little tweaks I had to put in here and there, but overall, for a first pattern that I released to the public for people to try and make suits out of, very good results. I was really happy. I was like, I couldn't like Tyler Scott's Hoover's pictures of the suit. I couldn't stop looking at those for days. It was like really cool. It's like, wow, I designed that. Well, he added the brick layer and changed the colors, but other than that, it was essentially my pattern. But it was really cool. So yeah, I started making more patterns, and yeah, so I doing other things than patterns. I've also been 3D modeling. What I've been trying to do is, like, after I do this Bagley Ultimate Spider-Man pattern, no, not pattern, suit, I'm going to try to do like a Superior Spider-Man movie concept, which, it's not going to be like the current Superior Spider-Man's costume. It's going to be his first costume with the goggles, and like, it's basically the same suit as Amazing, but some noticeable changes to it. It's not going to be like the dramatic one where, like, in my opinion, sorry, I'm going off in tangents, but Superior Spider-Man's second suit, his current one, I don't really like it. I mean, it just seems too simple, like Cy Turtle Ninja's opinion on the black suit for being too simple. I mean, I like the black suit a little bit more than Superior's current suit, because it just, like, the only thing what it has, I like, but it's, like, in my opinion, missing a lot of things. Like, I do like the webbing, like, how the webbing's not, like, perfect. It goes, like, off like a real spider web. And, how the front symbol kind of gives me, like, it's like the chest area it's like a mixture between, the Alex Ross concept Spider-Man movie pattern, and a mix between Ben Reilly's Spider-Man pattern, like mix between those designs into one thing. And I thought that was cool. And also the web shooters were really nice too, like the gauntlets, and the backpack with the arms. But other than that, like from the chest down, it's pretty bland. Other than the shoes, it's pretty bland. And if Superior doesn't have his like backpack on him, it's just black. It's just no symbol on the back. Well, at least what I've seen from people who've made costumes from that design. And what I'm planning to do for back to like my Superior Spider-Man's first design in a movie type of way. I've been working on the pattern, almost done. I just need to tweak the front symbol, the back symbol a little bit, and then some of the webs here and there, and I'm essentially done. Which, once I'm done with that, you guys can, if you want it, you can, contact me and work out a deal, and I can give you the file. 3D printing wise, I've been, I love, if you know me personally, you know I love 3D printing. And what I'm planning to do is, well, I'm having someone test this out for me, is I made the goggle, Superior Spider-Man eyes. I made the lenses and the frames. The frames, like the way I made them was kind of meh. But the lens was more important to me, because I can always, 3D print, that, like, modify and 3D print, and boom, it's there. But, like, the lens is a bit trickier, and then I seen Joel Lies, hopefully I said his name correctly, I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but I've seen his video with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 lenses, like, he vacuum formed over a buck mold, like, sheet of mesh plastic, and then some clears, stuff like that, and I was like, boom, that's how I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to plan to do is 3D print the lens. I made in SketchUp with a bunch of plugins, because SketchUp on its own is not really that good. But, like, if you have, like, a whole bunch of extensions to it, or plugins, it's a really nice program. So I basically made the lens, I made the frames and the lens in one, like, together, but, like, I made them in the same, project file. And I'm going to have the lens part 3D printed in some sort of material, and then I'm going to have it vacuum formed with that special white mesh plastic, which will create the frames. I mean, not the frames, the lenses. So that's how I'm going to do it. Well, I'm going to have someone else do it, because I can't really afford it, and I don't even have a vacuum former, so I'm having someone do it. I'll try to give updates on that, and let's see what else. Also, for the Spider-Man costumes, you've seen some of my pattern tutorials, stuff like that, and, some people have been wanting to see, like, more, and what I'm planning to do is to make a video episode series, per se, on how to make a Spider-Man suit on a budget. Like, I'm going to use how to use, like, simple things that will make your suit look great, but you don't have to spend, like, a ton of money, And back when, a whole long time ago, when the Sam Raimi movies came out, making Spider-Man suits was really expensive. Even now, so it can be expensive. But if you know your stuff, and you make the stuff yourself, a lot of the times it goes down, like, the price can go down as little as probably like $150 to like $200 to make a suit. So if you know your information on making Spider-Man costumes. Yeah, so I'll do a tutorial on that. What else was I gonna say? But yeah, so also for my Spider-Man suit, I'm gonna give you updates on me, with the suit, my current suit that's gonna be printed and sewn and stuff. I'll show a video of me, wearing it and stuff like that. And before this, I've been actually working out, like, at my school. There's this sports fitness program where it's not like a regular gym. You actually lift weights and you write down what you did and stuff like that. I've been doing that to get in shape, But yeah, I've been doing that to get in shape because I want to be in my, like, good physical condition when I wear a suit. Because, like a lot of cosplayers have said, you can have a crappy costume, but if your body type's, like, really buff and, like, it fits you nice. Like, the costume actually looks better on someone, they're more musculature. And, at least in my opinion, at least for me personally, if I wear a suit, for me, I want to be fit, I want to be, like, a Spider-Man, like, lean, I don't want to be, like, pudgy, because, like, my gut, like, if you see my gut, it's kind of, like, so I'm trying to fix that the most, and then the other stuff, I'll been also working on, so. And for in the future, I want to have a suit printed, and for me to sew it myself. And because sewing suits is expensive if you have another person do it. I mean, Trophy Wife on the RPF charges like $300. I mean, if you're super rich and you have a high paying job, I mean, go with that. You'll probably get you probably get better results because you get what you pay for. But for me, I'm kind of working more towards having stuff that I can make myself and stuff. And then when I get like a good paying job and stuff, get the more expensive things. I've been collaborating with people, through the RPS and stuff to try to work out something. Like my skills, trying to work with other Spider-Man people, people make the stuff like face shells and all that stuff. We're trying to work out deals with them, So I've been also, switching gears a lot, but anyways, I bought myself a hand sewing machine. It's kind of like it's kind of like a small stapler thing. You put like a thread and it does its thing. And the reason why I got one is because the first electric, sewing machine I got, the spool, the way the mechanism was, it was like, misplaced or, wasn't positioned correctly, and in order for me to fix that, I would have to take a thing apart, and I didn't want to deal with that. So I got, 2 more sewing machines. One is like a big stapler thing that's battery powered, which I already have. It's actually right behind this camera, well, my iPod, to position my iPod to get a good angle. And I'm getting another one's gonna be shipped to like probably in January 1st or sometime after Christmas. It's gonna be like a smaller one. It's not gonna be battery powered. It's gonna be hand powered, and I'm probably gonna like that more because I'll have more control of my sewing. And if you know me, I'm OCD about the sewing. Like, I've seen so many Spider-Man suits, and the first thing that catches my eye is the seams. It's like, that's my major nitpick. At least for me personally. I know a lot of people, it's like, it doesn't really matter per se to them. Especially if you puff paint it, like, you're not going to notice. But for me, I don't want the webs puff painted, at least for some comic suits. Like, if it's a movie concept, then yeah, I'm going to puffy paint it. And with the hand stapler, I can, carefully, it's a lot better than hand sewing, because I've done that. If you've seen some of my mask videos, those were hand sewn, and those were a pain. Like a big pain in the butt. But with the hand stapler, I could just, I also got myself some sewing pins, pin in place, and so, man, this video is like 13 minutes long, so I probably I'm gonna cut it soon. So, anyways, hope you guys liked this video, and if you want to see more Spider-Man tutorials, not just with patterns, but like actually making a costume on a budget, comment down below, tell me what you think, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.